Hi everybody, it's Dan.
And Ashley.
And we're here at the banks of the Yough. What are we about to see?
First of all, setting the scene, we are 1700s here at the Yough River, going to see a young, spry, handsome George Washington.
With brown hair, not gray hair.
A young George Washington float on a handmade raft on this river for historic purposes. I'm so excited.
It's going to be so cool. The folks here up at Yough River, they have done a great job. We just sat through a 40-minute long presentation about the history of George Washington and his group kind of going on into the confluence, and it was about 40 minutes. We're going to show some highlights of that as well. It was great. The folks from Ohio Pile have done such a great job getting this thing together. So we're going to head down and we'll get to show you what we're about to see. You excited?
History is made here. We're recreating it here. Come and watch us.
Stream from here, and they pull in and they decide to, it takes a long time to build a canoe, but you could string together a raft with hemp rope and maybe some vines to make a second boat relatively quickly, to sort of disperse the weight and the people so that they're all not trying to go in this one canoe. So they successfully build this boat, which we have a replica of today, which was mentioned that we're going to float down, hopefully, from here to reenact and recreate this journey. But then as you approach Ohio Pile, things start to get even more interesting, and there are some relatively significant rapids if you're traveling in a wooden canoe and a log raft. So George has this experience that he journals about where his log raft gets pinned between a couple of rocks, and he is ejected from that boat, finds himself in the river, but his trusty companions pull him back in and save him from these tumultuous rapids. Again, remember, we're trying to make this seem like as impressive as possible. So he gets to shore, and then now they're at about the point of Ohio Pile Falls. And Ohio Pile Falls, you definitely can't take a log raft over, and he notes that in his journal, and he actually estimates that the falls is about 40 feet perpendicular, which we now know today that it's just shy of 20 feet, so a little bit more exaggeration. But the river here is impassable by log raft. So George's famous quote from this moment is that this river will never be made navigable. Because we are ridiculous and work at Ohio Pile, I've had this dream to float George's historical path on a log raft. We built a log raft, and we'd really like you all to help us launch it and kiss us goodbye as we go out to this. Who knows what's going to happen to us? We're going to try to float all the way to Ohio Pile.
So we're en route. The park rangers behind us in the truck, so we got to be careful. But we wanted to add that the folks at Ohio Pile put together a documentary, or are putting together a documentary.
And you'll be able to watch it on Fayette TV, on the YouTube channel, and on actual stations, Channel 77.
Yeah, they're working on it right now. It's going to be really neat. It was a big process trying to get a raft big enough to fit these folks on it. And so about a year ago, they built one just to try to see what it would look like, and they put together the history of what we just saw as well. So it's going to be great. We'll keep everyone updated on when that comes out. That's going to come out from Ohio Pile, and they're planning on doing a premiere up at Ohio Pile as well. So we're en route. right, so Ashley, what did we just see?
You can still see behind us George Washington literally on a raft with a safety team for today's day and age, but back then he didn't have it. It's amazing. It's incredible. You can feel the energy here, and you can see it happening. I'm humbled to be here. George, we got to meet George Washington.
I mean, there wouldn't be a more perfect day for this. I mean, it's a little rainy, it's a little wet and damp, but I mean, it's what it would have been back then. So, you know, come rain or shine, he's going down the river regardless. So it's been pretty cool to be here.
Fayette County knows how to celebrate the semi-quincentennial here for America's 250th.
It's only going to get better from here.